So I just came across a couple of more huge Lucaya foreshadowing moments. And I would just love to see you call these two a coincidence with a straight face. What's going on, YouTube? You know, I'm so confident in Lucaya happening these days that there's not many things that I come across that can make me even more confident. I mean, my confidence meter is already maxed out. But what I'm about to talk about today, it may turn my confidence into straight up arrogance. I may have to go from being passive aggressive to just straight up being blunt. If you don't think these are clear foreshadowing moments for Lucaya, you're a f***ing idiot. A full-blown idiot. I mean, that's all there is to it. So you guys remember that episode? I want to say it was Girl Meets Brother. There was a scene with Corey and Topanga in the subway where they looked over at two couples and Topanga said, and I quote, "Oh, look at these two." You think it's their anniversary, and you can see that the girl kind of has her hand on the guy's shirt, kind of pulling it a little bit, kind of pulling him closer, and obviously you guys can see the outfits they have on. Well, later in another episode, and I can't remember exactly which episode this happened in, but that's completely irrelevant, Maya does the same little gesture with Lucas, wearing almost the exact same clothes with the exact same color. Now, when I first saw this, I couldn't do anything but laugh and just very lightly clap my hands about how much of a genius the writers really are. But you know, I wasn't even gonna make a video about this because, I mean, what's the point? Most people who don't want Lucaya to happen have their heads shoved so far up their asses that they are just completely unwilling to look at any kind of Lucaya evidence, no matter how strong it is. But then I came across another Lucaya foreshadowing moment. Arguably the biggest Lucaya foreshadowing moment that I've talked about so far. Now, if you want to call this last thing a coincidence, fine. You're still stupid, but fine. But this next foreshadowing moment that I'm about to talk about, don't you dare attempt to look me in my eyes and lie to me and attempt to tell me that this means nothing, that this is just another mere coincidence. Don't you dare. I'm not gonna tolerate that kind of blatant disrespect to my intelligence. And if you do try to tell me that this is a coincidence or that it means nothing, I can no longer take anything you say seriously anymore. Not that I ever did in the first place. But if you do try to tell me that, it's pretty clear you're suffering from a very heavy dose of denial. And I don't have time for it. So do you guys remember in Boy Meets World, there was a scene where Sean was teasing Topanga about liking Corey. And then Topanga's response to Sean saying that Topanga liked Corey was, "I do not. You say that again and I will kill you." And this episode happened in season 2, episode 21. And that just so happens to be the exact same season and the exact same episode number where Girl Meets Texas Part 2 took place. And that's also where this scene took place between Farkle and Maya. And if you recall, Farkle was teasing Maya about liking Lucas. And he says, and I quote, "You care about him." And how did Maya respond to that? In a very, very similar way that Topanga responded to Sean. She says, and I quote, "I will kill you." Now, people, even if this wasn't in the same season in the exact same episode number, this would still be a huge hint and foreshadowing moment for Lucaya. But the fact that it happened in the exact same season, in the exact same episode, I mean, is it even possible for the writers to be any more clear about who was Endgame without actually just coming out and saying it? I mean, to be completely honest with you, at this point, I don't even really feel the need to make another video like this. I've made my point and I've rested my case. If you don't believe now, then you're not gonna ever believe until you're forced to believe. And that won't happen until Lucaya officially becomes Endgame. But I'm gonna continue to make videos like this for my fans because I know you guys enjoy it. But anyways, I'm done talking. Let me know what you guys think about these foreshadowing moments in the comments section below. And if you haven't already signed the petition to move Girl Meets World to freeform, the link to that will be in the description box. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.